Hey my YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be showing a lot of eye candies, but at the same time making it very informative because I will be showing mug shots of the 7 most popular Hermes handbags and how they look on me. So in today's video, we'll be covering Birkin 25, Birkin 30, Kelly 25, 28, the Mini Kelly, Mini Lindy, Mini Constance, and last but not least, Picotin and how each of the bag looks on me. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm going to start with bags that I don't have in my current collection. So, Mini Lindy is on top of my list. I'm so lucky because I have friends who are also into Hermes and I get to share the joy when a new handbag is offered to them. For example, this gorgeous Mini Lindy in the blue color. I believe Hermes shortened the strap for the Mini Lindy. So for example, my friend is 5'5", so like the handbag falls pretty comfortably around her hip area. I also went to the Real to check out some of the more secondhand or pre-loved Mini Lindy. And unfortunately, when I went there, they only have the one in black color. I don't really like, a neutral color on smaller handbags. I'm a big believer in colors, so especially for like the mini bags, I would love to have it in a very bright and vibrant color. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't really like it that much. And when it comes to the price point, for this one, it was from 2020, so a 2 years old bag. It's retailed at over 10,000 US dollar versus if you were to get it directly from the Hermes boutique, I think after tax is only 6,800 US dollar. So yeah, I'm hoping that someday, I don't know when though, I will also get offered a Mini Lindy from the boutique. And when it comes to the color, I guess it's always a surprise because you never know until you actually got offered the bag. But I would definitely prefer a fun color for sure. Alright, since we're talking about my friend's bag, let's move on to the Kelly 28 that we unboxed together. The Kelly 28 my friend has is in the rattan style, which means the stitching is in the inside. It has more of a relaxed and casual look versus the Cellier style, where the stitching is on the outside. The Kelly 25 that I'm going to show you in just a bit is in the Cellier style, where it's more structured and more formal looking. For the rattan style, I believe it's more laid back and it's easier for you to open the flap and get in and out of the bag. The color of my friend's Kelly 28 is called Vert Cricket, or sometimes people call it avocado green. It's this gorgeous and fresh color with gold hardware. And I'm not sure whether you have noticed, but the leather of this bag is not in Epsom or Togo, but it's in a more fine-grained avocado leather. It almost looks like Swift leather from afar, but when you take a closer look, you see there's still some really small grain on the leather, making it scratch resistant while at the same time maintaining the luxurious look of something similar to the lambskin from Chanel. I can't stop touching the leather because it's so soft and buttery. I know a lot of people are joking that collecting Hermes handbags is like collecting colors from the rainbow, but I feel like it's also about collecting the leather. What do you think? What is your favorite leather or color from Hermes? Okay, moving on to the mug shot of the Kelly 28. I know the most common way is to wear it with the strap on one side of your shoulder or carry it over the crook of your arm, but you can also wear it crossbody. As long as you're not feeling uncomfortable with the handle. I have to say the handle on the Kelly 28 is quite big, so it can kind of make you uncomfortable around your torso area. And obviously the benefit of having a large handle is you don't need to worry about getting your arm stuck in the handle, especially when you wear very thick clothing during the winter time. And when it comes to the sizing, I have to say that Kelly 28 is smaller than what I expected, and especially when it's compared to the Cellier style for the Kelly 25. And speaking of the Kelly 25, let's move on to the mug shots. I personally don't own a Kelly 25 in my Hermes collection, so I went to the Real and checked out some of the pre-owned pieces that I have available. So like the one that I saw is the one in the Cellier style as I just mentioned, and it is in this gorgeous red color with gold hardware. And as you can see, quite obviously, it's kind of hard to get things in and out of the bag because it's more structured and because the Epsom leather is more rigid. And here's how the Picotin18 looks on me. I have to say that personally, I prefer the Cellier style better, just because you don't need to worry about the bag losing its shape. It's really structured, and I just love the classic look of it. The strap that comes with the bag could be a little bit long if you're more on the petite side, so carry it over the crook of your arm is another great option. For reference, I'm 5'5" or 167 centimeters, so I think the length of the strap is perfect for my height. And if you want to wear it crossbody, you can also do that. Again, just be careful with the handle. Although the handle on the Picotin18 is smaller than the one on the Picotin18, it may still make you uncomfortable if you were to wear it crossbody. And I brought my Birkin18 to the store with me, so here's the side-by-side comparison between the Picotin18 and my Birkin18. You see, like, my Birkin18 is also in the ratonnet style. Because it's an open tote, it can look a lot bigger visually, and also it's wider because it doesn't have the flap as the Picotin18. When it comes to a size 25, I believe it refers to the length from side to side at the bottom of the bag. If you look at the Picotin18, you notice that as it goes up, it became narrow. So the top of the bag is actually a lot narrower compared to the bottom of the Picotin18. For me, I love wearing my bags crossbody, but I don't think Picotin18 is a great crossbody bag because it can look a little bit bulky, especially with the Cellier style. So what would be a great crossbody bag from Hermes? The Mini Kelly. Yes, so if you watch my other videos, you know that I recently scored a Mini Kelly from the Hermes boutique. Although it is a tiny little bag, it can still fit your daily essentials, including your phone. Let me take my phone out and show you how it looks on me. So the strap on the Mini Kelly is a lot smaller if you compare it to the Picotin18. So wearing it on the side is definitely no problem regardless of your height. And you can also wear it crossbody because the handle on the Mini Kelly is a lot smaller, so you basically don't feel anything if you were to wear it crossbody. And let me close it and show you how it looks on me. I think it's just a perfect summer bag, especially if you're wearing a dress or like a white t-shirt, jeans. I love colors, and the color that I got is in Vert Veron, and you can see like the inside is actually in the gorgeous blue color. If you're interested in learning more about the Mini Kelly, please follow the link above and check out my unboxing video and other reviews that I have done previously. Alright, we have covered 3 popular sizes of the Kelly bag. Let's move on to the Birkin. You know I love Birkins, especially the size 25. When I first fell in love with Hermes, I got 3 Birkin18s in 6 months. I know it's crazy, but if you ask me which one is my favorite, I have to say it is the one in the geranium color. Don't get me wrong, I also love my neutral color Birkins, especially the one in color gray. I know it is highly sought after, but somehow the pop of red always makes me happy every time I carry it or reach for the bag. I always wear my Birkin as an open tote, but let me also show you how it looks on me with the closed flap. The 2 colors that I'm trying on are the magnolia color with palladium hardware and the very classic gold with gold. I guess nobody would ever wear the Birkin18 closed like this, because if you do, you never get anything out of the bag. It is quite secure. And I'm not sure whether you have noticed, but the handle for the Birkin18 are quite tight. If that's a concern for you, you might want to consider the Birkin30 instead. For my longtime subscribers, hi there! You might remember the shopping haul that I posted last year when I traveled to Mexico. I was super lucky because I got offered this Birkin 30 in color noir with palladium hardware without any purchase history. When I unboxed the bag in the store, my first reaction is, wow, the Birkin 30 is way bigger than what I thought. Especially when you compare the handle on both bags, you see that the handle for the Birkin 30 is almost double the size of the Birkin 25. I also tried at home putting the Birkin 25 inside of the 30 and it worked with no problem. The hardware on the Birkin 30 is also much bigger compared to the hardware on the Birkin 25. And here's the side-by-side comparison. As you can see, both bags are in Togo leather. The darker shade for the Birkin 30 should make the bag look a bit smaller, but that's not the case. As you can see, there's quite a difference when it comes to the size of both bags. It almost looked like mother and daughter for me. Because I'm more of a mini bag girl, I don't really reach for my Birkin 30, but it really is a personal preference. And you should definitely pick the size that matches your lifestyle. Alrighty, moving on to the third most popular bag from Hermes, the Constance. The one that I'm showing here is the mini Constance. Some people call it the Constance 18, some call it the Constance 19. But what I'm talking about is the smaller size. The Constance also come in the size 24, which might be a little bit too big for most people, and also the micro Constance, which they have discontinued unfortunately. This mini Constance is in color mauve Silvestre with rose gold hardware, and my friend scored it when we were in Hawaii. We both screamed when the sales associate unboxed this bag in the store because it's in such a gorgeous color. I also brought my gold Constance to Hawaii, so here's the side-by-side comparison between the gold Constance versus mauve Silvestre. Both Constance bags are in Epsom leather, which is the most common leather on the Constance bag. Other than the special order bags, only gold and etude colors come with the white stitching, which partly explain why these two colors are so popular. The most common way of wearing the Constance bag is to wear it double strapped. You can also make it single strapped quite easily and wear it on the side or crossbody. I highly recommend the Constance bag to anyone who's into Hermes because it's so versatile, it frees up your hands and it fits a lot. Last but not least, here comes the Picotin. The Picotin bag that I'm going to show you is in the smaller size or size 18. It also comes in size 22 and both sizes are great if you can get your hands on them. The Picotin is a great beginner bag. With the less than $3,000 price point, it's even cheaper than some of the Chanel bags that doesn't fit anything. The one that I unboxed in the store is in etude color with palladium hardware. I was also carrying my Birkin 25, and so you can see the size of the Picotin 18 is very similar to the size of Birkin 25. Neither of the bags come with a strap, so you have to either handheld it or carry it over the crook of your arm. You can always attach the lock so that it can help close the bag, and because it is a bucket bag, it is really easy to get things in and out of it. Alright my YouTube friends, that's it for today's mug shot of the 7 most popular bags from Hermes. I hope you find it informative and really enjoyed today's video. If you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!